on the banks of the Red Cedar in East Lansing. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Boy, that is a tough penalty to take. That'll back him up for this 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, 1st drive of the year, the juices are flowing, you march the ball down the field, you don't get a touchdown.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. That penalty puts the defense in a bind. It'll be 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And a little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. False start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Defense there to stop him after he spun his way to a 5-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Second down, he'll throw it. The sure hands, it's McCray. Runs through, man. He might have space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Now on the return. He's got great speed. He did a great job. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Finds the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this one splits the uprights. And that will... Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Running inside, it's Edwards. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll try it again. There's some room there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. On the ground, it's Edwards. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front seven are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
He wants to take the top off. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, the football gods were shining on the offense on that play. I think the quarterback thought after he threw that might be pick 6 territory. But luckily, they were able to make the catch. They've now got a fresh set of downs.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You always hear put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. And that, my friend, was a stab. That was incredible.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Moore. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He's looking to pass. Fires quickly. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. He's going for the goal line. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Right back to the well, and it didn't work again. It's 3rd and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense, and he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. They'll give it to him again. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen that want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that third down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these third down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
He's now up to 70 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Defense might bring the house here. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a first down. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They've really controlled the ball on this drive, and the penalty gives them another 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running behind that left side. Breaks the tackle. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Going to the run to start this second half. Fighting off the defender.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On target. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Plucks it out of the air. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Rushes on him. He's got it. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's Rios. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Swings it out to his running back. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's Edwards. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Complete on the left to Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Second down, they'll go to the air. The screen, he can go. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Spartans will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Rios. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Spartans can really attack on this second and short. Going to the run, it's Edwards. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
On first down from the 13-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. The run inside. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Spartans! Looking to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it. They will score! offense in a bunch formation. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. He's up to 113 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's McCray. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward,